Hello, everybody. My name is Max Balegde.
And I am George. I'm hungry, George, as well.
I am starving Max right now.
He's maximum levels of starving.
Yes, I am. And welcome to the Useless Hotline.
Oh, TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we tried to set up our own little business. Yeah?
Yes, we did. And the Useless Hotline is a place where we stuff our cheeks full of grub. And we make you watch whilst we chew, we spit, we swallow. Oh my
it in your mouth
God.
Deliver it
Do you know
down
what?
your throat and suck it.
Do you know what? I've never actually eaten on camera before. That's a lie, I have.
I eat every time I'm on camera.
So I'm doing this new diet where I need someone to feed me like a baby bird. So I'm gonna need you to chew it and then swallow it and then vomit it into my mouth, if that's okay with you. Or I could just eat it normally.
Yeah, maybe you eat it normally.
I'll just eat it normally. Because this is the Useless Mukbang.
Oh, yeah. Useless fuck bang. We're just fucking and banging and slipping it in our mouths and shit.
We will be answering some of your questions, maybe some of your dilemmas, catching up. But for our audio listeners, you're going to be hearing a lot of chewing in this one because we are eating good.
I ain't going to be eating all up in the mic, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, fair enough.
What have you got over there? I've got a cheesy chickle burger.
Oh my God, it's so delicious. You need to try it. It's so delicious. Oh, it's okay.
And pitta.
Well,
a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
So we've got some little bits of Nando's, guys. We've got some extra treats. I've actually got a box of Froobs here, which has excited me beyond words.
Have you got a cheesy chip, a little slippy little bitch, or what?
Yeah, it's like a pitta though.
Well, do I have a? Should we bite a little pitta together?
Should we try it together?
While I'm doing that, stand me on my knife, but I've got you 2 forks each.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, sir. Oh my God, can you see on camera how much food is here? Because this is an astronomical amount of food.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Oh my
You've
God,
got more
I'm
over
so
there.
excited.
Shock.
Right, taste test.
What?
That was aggressive.
What is this? Oh, this is the cheesy garlic pitta.
Yeah.
Oh, but they put the wrong sticker on it. Oh, as an FYI, guys, this is not spawned by any food companies. But if you are a food company that would like to sponsor us to eat, then I would very much like that.
Sure, that ain't too bad, that.
It's all right, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, folks. That's bloody lovely.
It is. George, what have you been up to?
Maxim, relaxing. I've been being silly and stuff.
Oh.
Can I have an beverage, please?
Which one do you want?
Well, up to you. You can have which one you want.
I mean, do you like Coke? Because I don't. So I'd prefer that you had Coke. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for spinning it round, by the way.
Oh shit, yeah, sorry, I didn't think that far through. I've been really taking my fitness seriously. I'd like you to know.
Fitness, cheesy pitta in your mouth.
Yeah, baby.
Like
So I've been really enjoying that. And this doesn't really align with my fitness goals, but I'm going to enjoy it anyway because I can and I'm on a podcast, so I'm allowed to eat unhealthily. Oh my God.
Nando's is healthy. Oh, well, the cheesy pit dog. Hey, that shit ain't healthy as hell. But no, I've been scranning healthily myself actually.
Can I ask you?
Yep.
What is like your healthy diet? Like, what do you actually eat on a typical day? I'm genuinely curious.
Like a sort of Farmer J's type beat. Ever had one of them?
Oh, love Farmer J.
A Farmer J. I don't know what that means.
Oh wow, you've never had Farmer J?
No.
Steak.
Steak. So you have steak.
But it's like the type of steak you could have on a lunch. It's not like a.
Ooh.
Comes on like grains.
salads.
You can
Yeah,
choose
it's
to have
great.
rice or grains or something. Then you can have like different types of chicken or steak.
Ooh.
And then you get 2 sides. I usually choose the pontu sesame broccoli. And I recently endeavoured in the green beans and new potatoes with parmesan. And they go dummy crazy off. That's it's just stuff like that. I just don't eat in abundance. I feel like eating healthy isn't necessarily eating shit that's like just salads and stuff. It's just knowing when to stop.
See,
When
that's
the fun
my
stops,
issue.
stop.
That's my issue because that's where I struggle. So I actually eat very, very healthily. Like every day for my breakfast, since I was in the jungle, I don't know if you know this, I was actually on a TV show called I'm a Celebrity to Get Me Out of Here. I like to keep it to myself a lot. I don't like to speak about it a lot. But every morning we had porridge with water there, like oats with water. And obviously I thought that was absolutely disgusting, but now I have it every single morning because when you deep, how much better it is to just have the same meal, but one's made with like full fat milk and the other's just water. It's like, do you know what I mean? So I have that with a banana, some dates. I'm really into dates right now. Big date energy.
Yes, I've been trying. Something like that,
and some peanut butter.
Yeah.
Nice, like 400 cal breakfast. And then I have a Nando's every single day.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Well, like actually every day?
Basically,
Not every day, though. Surely not every day.
I'd say like 5 times a week.
What, so like every day?
Yeah. 5 times a week I have a Nando's. But then I go to the gym after my porridge. Do full gym workout. Then get Nando's on the way home because it's right next to it.
Nice.
And then for my dinner is when I lose it a little bit. But I'll have like a full punnet of grapes.
See, yesterday, I didn't eat until 6 p.m.
Oh, why not, George? Why not?
Today, it's now 2:15.
You didn't eat till 6 p.m.?
I didn't eat till 2.
Sorry, I didn't even register what you said, and then I did. You didn't eat till 6 p.m.?
I had two meetings, then I had...
Why does that mean you can't eat?
I had 2 meetings via Zoom, then went in to have a meeting with someone, and then had Fella's podcast.
So you just didn't eat?
No, I just saved all my eating for... Oh my God, Max, that is insane. You're just eating a whole fucking chicken breast.
We don't have any knives. I can't cut it up.
I gave you 2 forks so you could use one to cut.
All right, okay.
Sorry, that was aggressive.
Jesus Christ, guys.
That was a bit aggressive.
Thank you for reminding me I have 2 forks. Oh God, I'm going to choke them. I am just one of those people... Sorry.
No, you go first.
Oh, no. I cannot not eat first thing in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I need my breakfast. Otherwise, I feel sick.
In the morning, I just can't eat.
Oh, my God. I feel sick if I don't eat. Honestly, we are just different like that, aren't we?
Yeah, but I feel like I've lost weight because of it. But...
Well, yeah, not eating. That will do.
Oh, I came up with basically part of the Fella's thing we did yesterday was I had to go in with quotes that aren't quotes but sound like they should be. And there was one that I left out, which was probably my best one. Do you want me to read it to you currently?
I do actually. Sorry, I shouldn't speak with my mouth full.
That quote being, "You've brought Wazowski back from the rave."
Okay.
And you may be initially thinking, guys, what the hell's George on about up in this bitch?
Well, can I tell you what I assume that means?
Yeah.
So it's a quote. Oh wait, is it supposed to mean something or is it?
It's something that you should be able to put in day-to-day life and be like, "Okay, mate, you brought Wazowski back from the rave."
To me, I think Mike Wazowski, studious little boy, and he's just had a once-in-a-lifetime experience at a rave. So you've kind of just opened someone's eyes to a whole new world.
No, I'm gonna walk you right up to it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna explicitly tell you, and I want you to have the eureka moment of, "Oh my God, George is a genius."
Okay.
So, what was the most sort of the most Wazowski bit of anatomy about him?
Cock.
Okay, well, that's
Right.
interesting.
That's no.
Eyes. One eye.
One massive eye. Mike Wazowski is one massive eye. So, what do they do at raves?
Dancing.
Max, what do they do at raves?
Music. Dance music. Drugs. Do you mean drugs? Oh, and the eyeball pupil thing.
So, when someone pops an pill, the pupil goes crazy.
Okay.
So to say, "Oh, you've brought Wazowski back from the rave," is like, "Mate, come on, you've made it really obvious what's going on here. Like, you've literally brought Wazowski back from the rave."
Oh, I like that's actually very smart.
Oh, because his eye is so big and noticeable that if he was on drugs, then you would be able to tell straight away.
Tell immediately. Like,
how fascinating.
So, hey, kids, just no, Mum, I didn't eat from the cookie jar. I didn't eat from the cookie jar. Got chocolate all over their lips. You're like, "You've brought Wazowski back from the rave. I can see that you did."
Oh, Oh, I like it. Oh, so it can be used outside of just drugs as well.
Yeah.
I love that.
So-
When you've made something so obvious, you've done something.
Yeah, something's just so like blatantly obvious. Like there's no hiding behind it, mate. You've brought Rosowski back from the rave.
How fascinating.
I actually quite like that.
I think that bangs.
Oh my god, George! I actually have here with me an actual cheesy chickle burger. If you want to try.
Right. I'm all good, thanks, man. You go crazy on it. The
It's got
fuck
pickles
is even
in it.
that?
It's got pickles in it. It's a cheesy chicken burger with pickles.
I don't like
Cheesy
pickles.
chickle. You don't like pickles?
No.
To be fair, I only recently started liking pickles.
Why is that
You got
such
so
a reaction
aggressive
then?
about
Yeah.
it, then-
You just give
actually-
me a pickle vibe.
Oh. Oh, we
You give
said
me a
that.
pickle vibe.
Oh, guys, stop saying I give you pickle vibes.
Are you
'cause
ready?
That's
3, 2,
crazy.
1.
God.
I made a lot of mess.
Fucking hell. You look like the B-roll they put at the start of Fat Families right now, mate.
Oh my god! I know someone who was on Fat Family.
What, Mummy and Daddy?
Oh, that's brutal.
How dare you? No, I know someone that was on Fat Families.
Who?
I'm not. I don't want to put their tea out there, but I personally know
Well,
someone.
it was filmed. What do you mean you don't want to put that tea out there?
Yeah, but it was very traumatic for them. As a surprise to no one. I mean, that seems like a very traumatic. But apparently, she told me that they had her. So they basically came to them and were like, right, order a takeaway. And then the family were like, oh, we wouldn't usually order a takeaway tonight. And they were like, no, it's fine. Like, we're paying for it. Order a big takeaway. Like, we just want to get some shots of you guys. Like, and they didn't tell them that the show was called Fat Families. So then they were like, we just want to get some
old school TV, just
literally
fucking people over. I respect it.
like, we just want to get you guys to like just some shots of you having fun family time, whatever. So then they filmed them eating
And then
this
did they do that
big.
for years upon years until they got really fat?
No,
and
they
then
were already fat, obviously.
Oh, okay then. Oh, so it's their own fault. No, that's a joke, by the way. But
So then they filmed them eating, obviously, and then
obviously, what do you mean? Obviously, why is it obvious, Max? Oh, just because there are people of a larger stature, they just must be eating. Obviously, they filmed them eating.
because that's a whole show, you dickwad,
Obviously, they just.
dickwad, shitwad, little pusswad. Eat your chicken, you chickwad.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Way!
I'm a chick wad, all
Yeah.
right.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Lord
Oh.
Farquaad, maybe.
That bit you in the ass there. Fucking
Farquaad.
calling me a chick wad.
A
babe
and then the guy took her specifically, the girl that I know, to a boxing ring, and said to her like, "You're getting bullied at school, aren't you? Everyone's calling you fat." And she was like, "No." She said that genuinely she was not being bullied. And then he was like, and then he, oh my God.
That's mean.
And then he was like, punch the bag and pretend that it's the bullies that are calling you fatty. And then he'd be like, punch the bullies, punch the bullies, punch the bullies, fatty, punch the bullies. So she burst into tears. She's like a young, maybe teenager, maybe 10, 11 years old, sobbing about this guy making her punch someone, saying that people are bullying her that aren't bullying her about being fat. And she was completely traumatized by the whole show.
Damn.
Wild times.
What episode's that?
Can't remember. I've not seen her episode.
Well,
But
it's so messed up, but like, it is that. Like, I'd like to make it clear, insanely messed up shouldn't happen. But there is something so funny about a show going
Trauma.
to make like a documentary about like people's
Just
trauma
family
and
life.
making them better, and just fabricating the whole thing, just sort of like scouting people, being like, "Oh, you'll do," and then they're just like, "Oh no, I'm actually living like quite a healthy lifestyle." No, you're getting fucking bullied, and you order curries every night.
it's crazy. Like, television that is made nowadays would not be allowed. I mean, other way around.
I think it is allowed because it's being made nowadays. Someone clip that. Made him look like a right idiot.
If I
If
ate what I wanted, if I ate what I wanted and didn't put such extreme, like, restraints on myself,
yeah.
I truly think I'd be upwards of 5 stone heavier than what I am now.
This was a question that I was posed by, I believe, Ethan Bazinga the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather Oh no, this was on Sidecast the other day. I'll pose it to you. Would you rather eat without consequence,
Yes.
or drink without consequence?
Eat without consequence. Are you joking?
I said
That's
this,
my dream. That's my fucking dream. When
But
I tell you,
you struggle with hangovers.
oh my god, I do, but I don't care. I don't even drink as much anymore because of that. But like, I truly oh my god.
You could drink though. That's the thing. You could drink.
I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, it's gonna make me emotional thinking about it. Truly, that's my dream. Like whenever people are now like, it's your birthday, blow out the candles, make a wish. That's what I'm gonna wish for. Truly, eat without consequence. That would be everything to me. That would be absolutely everything to me.
That would be insane.
Oh my god.
First thing you eat. What's your day of eating looking like? If
Oh
you
my
eat
god.
without
First thing
consequence?
that I eat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love a Domino's pizza, but I never get them. I get like maybe.
I think Domino's pizzas are so unbelievably overrated.
Oh
It's
my god, I
insane.
love them. I love them. No, George,
You're
no.
putting the nail in the coffin for Domino's pizza right now.
George, no, I love them. I really, really, truly love them. Oh my god, this burger's so good. I'd eat this
Someone's
burger.
definitely under contract with them right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I fucking love a Domino's, truly, because Domino's allow you the option to put extra tomato sauce on the pizza, and I want nothing more. I will go be in the most authentic Italian restaurant ever, and I'll go please can you put extra tomato sauce on top of it?
I'm glad that you said that though, because pizza is about the sauce.
Do you think? Oh, shut up. Are you bringing it back to that? Didn't we have a conversation about this or something? I thought you were trying to slay me then. Go on, carry on.
Because pizza is all about the sauce. You go to Italia. They won't be like, oh, this dough is made from the dough. Obviously, will be a recipe, but they won't be like, oh, this dough's my mama's recipe. This cheese is my mama's recipe. The sauce. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's the sauce.
I wish I had a
But
recipe.
that's why I don't like. I'm like, hey, I can eat a Domino's, but it's not the best pizza because it's all about dough and cheese. You're missing the key ingredient, which is the best bit.
Okay.
The perfect sauce.
I see a little bit about what you're talking about there. I wish. How sick would it be to have your own recipe?
You can do. All you got to do is just put some shit in a concoction that's not been done before.
That's so true.
It doesn't even have to be something that's not been done before, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
You can coin something as your own recipe. If it's someone else's recipe as well, okay, cool.
That's so true. Are these chefs even like
How many people have got a fucking bolognese recipe?
in it? Oh my god! I think
You're
that
telling me they're
Andrew's-
all different recipes, are they?
Do you know what, George? You're really opening my eyes today. We don't talk about food
I
enough.
put fucking beef with tomatoes, and I made bolognese. But I've got carrots in mine. Oh, what I do is I chop up some celery to give it some real sustenance. Yeah, fucking everyone does. What are we adding? How are people still coming out with new recipes for meals that have been a thing?
I thought for the
I put
longest
an extra
time.
tablespoon of sugar in mine to give it that sweet kick.
For the longest time, I thought that spaghetti bolognese was just like mincemeat with like a tomato, like chopped tomatoes. So I would make it for myself at uni, and I'd be like, "This is so bad. Like this is actually terrible." And it wasn't until I met my second boyfriend who saw me making it. I think I was actually making it in front of my uni friends once, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What fucking uni setup is that? You're a ready, steady cook. How are you fucking...
We all
making
went
it?
round to each other's, this one person's flat one time, and I literally had like mincemeat and tomato sauce.
Getting a bit emotional about it.
Yeah, it brings me back. And that really opened my eyes. But celery in a bolognese? Who put that geezer in? What's he there for?
Just thickens it. That's all it's there for.
Yeah, that's all he's there for. Is that all he's doing?
Because they don't really taste anything, but they just thicken up the concoction.
Oh, yeah. That
But
is wild.
that's what I mean. Like, but I got my special mac and cheese recipe. Oh, what? You put a different type of cheese in?
In it,
Who
shut
gives a
up.
shit,
I put
lad?
breadcrumbs on mine. All right, Warburtons, calm down, love.
Okay.
Jeez. What a lesson we're learning.
How does someone
today.
become how does a chef release multiple cookbooks?
Well,
What, are we mixing up the recipe? Does that mean the first one becomes void?
Different cuisines. One might be an
Okay.
Italian themed one. One might be a Greek themed one.
Okay, yeah, we do that. But if say they make another cookbook with a different recipe, does that make the last one void, or do they just are they? Oh no, but this is for the people that enjoy it. No, fuck off, mate. Yeah, there's a better way to make a bolognese. Sure, surely.
if you were going to make your own cookbook, what would be the 3 top dishes in it? What is something that you actually cook really well that you would actually be able to?
I wouldn't, but that's a horrible question for me because I wouldn't want to do that to someone.
What, force them to eat your cooking?
Yeah, because I know that other people make it better.
Okay, right.
And I follow recipes, so I can't even say it's my recipe. If I were to actually cook something, it would be like a HelloFresh or like a recipe, something that I have to follow. I can't then just go, oh yeah, this is how I cook these really well.
Do you cook very much?
No,
And when you do, is it HelloFresh?
mostly.
Right. Do you want to know mine? This is genuine, don't take the piss. Beans on toast. Because I could do my own. It's like my own recipe, basically.
What are you even fucking talking about? We can't do your own bread. Okay, bread comes out a little bread thing. You don't make your own bread.
I could. For the book, I would. For the book. If it was for the book.
When you make your beans on toast,
I make my own bread.
you don't make your own.
I do.
Oh, he makes his own bread.
I do every morning.
Oh my fuck.
Fresh batch.
My little god, guys, he's rolling.
You've heard of
in
Italian batch? This is fresh batch.
Oh, what, Hovis 50-50? What are you going?
Homemade, more like.
Right, so
Hovis,
you know that-
homemade. Max Balegde.
Hovis, homos, or something like that. I don't know. What? That's a lie.
Delicious.
Okay, and then
is
what
it is.
beans do you use?
Homegrown, homemade.
Incorrect. Heinz.
Homegrown, homemade.
You're making the same toast
grow
everybody
the
does.
tomatoes. I grow the beans. I rinse the beans in the tomato juice to give them that soften. And then
does
I
that
cook them. And then I get the cheese that I made myself from the cow that I own.
Don't call Andrew that.
And then I put it all together. Bish bash bosh. You've got banging beans on toast. Recipe Max Balegde TM.
My granddad puts Marmite on his toast before
Is
he
this
beat.
the one that's dead that you've got blocked? Remember you said that you blocked your deceased grandparent on Instagram, and that was truly one of the wildest things I've ever heard coming out of your mouth, by the way.
Max, I said my granddad puts Marmite on his toast before. Where the fuck would he be putting? How would he be putting Marmite on his toast if he was dead as hell?
Could have been past tense that you accidentally said in present tense.
Puts.
It could have been past tense that you accidentally said in present.
It would be put.
You could have accidentally said it in
I
present.
don't accidentally think that my granddad's still alive.
Well, why have you got him blocked then? Unblock him. Jesus Christ. Have some respect.
Anywho, he puts Marmite on his toast before he puts beans and cheese on it.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Well, it's supposed to be real good and hot and sexy and shit. It's supposed to get all sorts of things flowing. Any weird food combos that you like?
Oh.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's my foot. Sorry, I'm tapping. Oh, can I hear
Look,
you?
I like halloumi, but
Yeah, when it's cold, it's not the one.
when it's anything, it's not the one in terms of texture.
No,
But
it's
we can all get behind halloumi's not a good texture, right?
it's a rubbery geezer. I feel like let's try it. Let me
You
try
say
it.
rubbery geezer?
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. It is. No, I agree.
It's a
Flavour
rubbery
slaps,
geezer.
though.
Unless it's fresh out the oven, he's
Also,
a little bit of a hard one. Let's
Can
see.
I just say, why? Oh my god, it's worse with your tremble because that thing's flopping all over the place.
This angle of Max.
This is how I have to eat. This is how I have to eat because of my tremor. Do you know I really? I said in a previous episode that I went to a doctor's appointment to double check that I don't have a medical problem, and I don't. So all is well. Thank you for the concern, everybody. I just have a tremor.
Oh yeah, halloumi. Where did it come from? Because I'm telling you, when I was 12, halloumi wasn't a thing.
Agreed.
Oh.
It wasn't a thing, and suddenly it came out of nowhere.
Also,
and what I'm
avocado.
not hearing is people going,
Yeah.
"Well, you've clearly never travelled to Greece. Why are you acting like you ate halloumi every day?" I'm telling you, halloumi's just it spawned in about 6 years ago, and
did.
everyone started going crazy about it.
You are so right, and also avocado. Like I'm not gonna lie. Where did avocados come from? Like I really didn't. I don't know whether it's just a thing that you start eating when you get a bit more mature. So maybe we all learned about it at a later stage in life, but it was still always around.
Picture this:
I'm
a
picturing
10-year-old eating halloumi.
I can't picture it.
Ick. Not that
It's
I would.
giving private school.
It's giving private school. I can picture you eating halloumi. I can picture you just going out with your mates on a weekend to kill the sheep that make the halloumi just for fun.
I can picture you eating out of a bin.
That's fair. Oh, I would. Oh my god.
Have you ever eaten something that was in a bin? Once?
No.
I feel like that's very believable if you said yes.
Oh my god, guys, where is my fucking reputation?
In the hole.
I feel like that's actually really believable that you would eat out of a bin. All right, fuck me. Granted, though, I understand where we're all coming from.
It's cute though, isn't it, that you're able to still hold up a relationship to a point where you can buy a house with the person, and
Go on. Where's this
the
going?
stigma about you is that everyone thinks you eat out of bins.
I mean, when you're really deep, how much of an embarrassment I am on a daily basis. Also, how like chaotic of a mindset that I have at most times. It is quite shocking that I've managed to maintain a long-term relationship.
It's like he's doing jury service or something.
Innit? There's something going on there. Oh my god. There's something defo going on.
Because everyone has to have a go. Because the crazy ride that you've had
Jesus
for a life.
Brilliant. No, it is. It does baffle me. Because what also baffles me is that everyone that I know since I started doing social media has never met me single.
That's
you've
so
never known me.
true.
You've never known me single, and I was a fucking mess.
Would you have tried it on with me?
No.
The word feral comes to mind.
No, I would, George, I would have been so fluidly single and just out in the open that you would have ended up trying it on with me. That's how single I was.
What does that even mean?
It means that I had such hypnotistic
because
powers.
my one.
I had powers of
I'm
hypnosis.
straight as hell until
single me comes
until
along.
the gay guy is so single that he's just gagging for it.
Honestly, you would have absolutely been all over me, as would have most of our audience that are primarily women. Honestly, you couldn't keep everyone off me. It was mental.
Maisie looked at me and shook her head.
Oh shit, Maisie's seen.
Maisie's seen Single Max.
Yeah, Single Max is crazy, but not to the point that it was so hypnotic.
It was hypnotic. I've had people describe it as hypnotic. I really have.
Oh, we got that hypno dick.
That hypno dick. Oh my god. You took the words right out of my dick. Honestly, you did. Do you know what we've got in here that we haven't explored yet? Garlic bread. Do you want a garlic bread?
I'm all good, thanks, man.
I'm actually
I've still
so
got a garlic
full,
pit.
but I love a taste of garlic
Still got
bread.
garlicky pits over here.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I reckon you got garlicky pits.
Do I actually give garlic pit vibes? Do I? Be honest, do I give garlicky pit?
Look, why have we've both consumed probably a similar amount of food, but why does his side of the desk look so like he's just I'll have a bit of that. Oh.
That's the reality.
Does it not look so like incredibly insane?
It really does on camera as well.
I just be eating. I just be eating that hypnotic eat. Honestly, when I was single, George, the weird thing is about me, when I was single, I would go on a night out and I wouldn't get anyone on the nights out. I'd get with people after the night out. I'd go back to my house and I'd have... I'd go back to my house and I'd have 10 different people ready to come and get it jiggy. And then I'd have to pick between them. I'd be like, oh, nah, not doing you. Oh, I'll go to yours if you back.
Not
George,
doing you.
I used to...
That is disgusting.
Granted, I'm not bragging these were the most attractive people in the world.
Fucking Deliveroo.
Honestly, though, I'm not even joking. I'd get in. I'd
Or
usually be
Just
sweaty.
Eat.
I'd usually be sweaty, so I'd have a shower just to freshen up my body a little bit.
Get rid of those garlic pits.
Absolutely. Cheesy garlic pit. And then I'd just go and sleep with someone. And that's so bizarre to me because now, when I'm really drunk...
Would they leave straight after, or would you...
Oh, I would be the king of get the fuck out of my house right now. I'm so sorry about this, but this isn't going any further because one time a boy pissed in my bed and that was awful.
How would you go about getting them to leave?
I'd go, thank you so much for this time. Leave my house now. Leave. I'd be like, I think I've had a lovely time and I think you
I
should
looked
leave.
at Maisie to confirm that, but you weren't in the
weren't.
room.
No, she wasn't in the room. No, I would fully...
Oh, let me just confer with your fluffer. What the...
I used to be so upfront, it was a bit psychotic. I would walk up to when I first moved to London, and obviously I was I knew two people, so I'd be on a night out with those two people, and then I'd see a boy that would be do you know when you can just tell that someone's giving you the eye? I got so bored of that after a while of the back and forth. Oh, we're playing.
Just got so bored of people giving me the eye.
No,
Oh
no.
my god.
No, that's not what
Look
I'm
at the
saying.
state of this man.
I got so bored. I got so bored with that, like.
I got so bored of just being in the eye of the beholder, you know?
Oh my
Everyone just
God.
fucking... I got so
Shut
bored
up.
of just being put on this pedestal.
Shut the fuck
where
up.
everyone just wanted to just get the hell off with
They
me.
very much did not want to get on with me. Get off with me, sorry. But if there was someone that like I could tell found me attractive, I found them attractive, I would just walk straight up to them. I'd be like, "Hi, I think you're really attractive."
That's just giving like
Serial killer.
fucking desperate.
But I was desperate. I actually was. I wanted a boyfriend so bad, like so bad.
And famously, that's how you do it. You order them at 3 a.m.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
and it wasn't working for me. Honestly, when that boy pissed in my bed, it was over. Like I just couldn't. I think that was a real turning point for me, actually, of like this is not fun, and I've now got to deal with the consequences.
Damn, save that for your fucking documentary you're making about your life.
I'm not making a documentary.
You know, you were saying that you were essentially a bit of a player.
Oh, I don't even know if I was a player because it wasn't like I had like it wasn't like I was leading people on. Like I was very much open. Like, oh, we are only interested in sleeping with each other, and this will not be going any further.
And also, forgive me if this is too far, but like also gay men to gay men.
Oh,
is very
that's the
quick
culture.
and easy.
It's
Yeah,
a very
yeah,
quick
yeah.
and easy culture.
But like you saying how you would get them out the next day reminded me of someone I know
Mm.
who was very much.
Family sex life on the podcast.
No. This was when he was at uni. His strategy, he only had one pillow, so that if there was anyone staying the night, well, they probably wouldn't be that comfortable, so they probably wouldn't stay the fucking night.
Oh my god.
He would have one pillow so that the girl
That's
would be like,
so clever.
right, I'm gonna just leave.
That's really clever.
But I feel like I couldn't not offer them it, and then I'd
You'd have no pillow.
I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
I swear, take it, and I'm like, oh fuck,
Fuck. Just
oh
shot myself in
god,
the foot.
yeah.
I very rarely had situations where either of us would want to sleep over at the other person's house.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I think maybe it's because I was at uni for all of this, where like you all live 2 doors down from each other, so it's not that. Whereas I think if that was happening whilst I was in London, then yeah, maybe that would happen more. But I don't want someone sleeping in my house. Oh my god, get out my house. If I was single now and someone was like, oh, I'm going to come round to yours, and then they were like, can I sleep over? I'd go, but you don't even have a dressing gown.
What?
That's what comes to mind.
Like, what are you
You
going to
don't
wear
have
in the
a
morning
dressing
at
gown.
breakfast? Like, you don't have a dressing gown. Why would you think that you...
What are you gonna wear in the morning at breakfast? As if
Yeah.
you've got like a set time and like
Yeah.
some sort of
A dress
some
code,
sort of
and
woman.
etiquette.
Yeah,
You've
some like
just- Actually, that was.
some like woman that comes over,
Yeah.
just cooks you some toast,
100%.
sets up. What does he get you to do, Maisie?
Get out my house. Get out my house. Oh my god, I'm thinking about it now. If someone was in my house and I was single, I would feel so heavily just get out. Get out of my space. This is my space.
but
Get out.
You kind of put yourself into that trap when you invite them over. You can't
Yeah,
say
I guess
Yeah.
so. That's a good point that you raise.
Did you and Maisie ever live together in like a house or something?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
How many boys did you see the next morning?
None.
I was going to say, you normally went to theirs, I thought, but also it'd be over so quickly. Sometimes remember you went to someone's house and then came back and then we were still up and then you
Yeah.
came back out with us.
Yeah.
See, I would always prefer going to the person's house because then I can leave
Yeah, so that's
and I don't have to feel
Yeah.
rude kicking them out.
Yeah, I would do that sometimes. If
I
I...
never saw anything like
Do you know? I
Really?
would, do you know? That's a really good point. I would only ever have someone at my house if I'd met them before. If I'd
Yeah.
met them on a night out, or if I'd met them, which is actually the wrong way to go about it because going to a stranger's house is not more safe.
But I feel more in control
and they don't
because I can walk out whenever I want and I don't have to feel rude about it.
Yeah, I
Because
guess
asking
so.
someone to leave is a horrible feeling.
Nah,
I
get out my
always
house.
felt-
You don't have a dressing gown. Get out.
Oh my! I don't know
Where are
what
your
dressing gown
slippers?
is
Get
hilarious.
out.
Or just start crying.
Start crying. Oh my god, what's the worst thing? Oh my god,
What's the
What's
worst
the-
thing you've ever cried about?
no. What's the what's the craziest thing that you've done to get out of a date or to get away from someone?
What's the worst lie you've told in that scenario?
Oh my god, a froob. Do you want a froob? I've not had a froob in so long. What's
Yes,
fun
please.
froob? What flavour do you want your froob to be?
I'm trying to think of a lie that I think I've.
I'll give you a strawberry froob. Are you ready?
Thanks. I don't know if I've told a lie to get out of.
What? Never.
I've told so many lies.
Yeah, loads.
So many lies, so many times.
Nothing that sticks out in my
God,
head.
Shout out Froob, sorry. What a fucking yogurt.
Oh my god.
Max is unhinged.
What a fucking yogurt.
Andrew's a lucky boy.
Carry on.
You didn't even flinch. That was insane.
What a fucking yogurt. What an absolute legend of a yogurt.
Rip their heads off.
Suck their guts out.
Oh yeah.
Is that the thing, or did I just invent that? Is that the actual thing?
Yeah, you
That's
didn't
mad
invent
that
the
they put that.
Froob's marketing scheme.
Rip their heads off and suck their guts out. What a dirty little yogurt. That sounds grim.
Wow, that's
Did you ever put them in the freezer?
In the freezer, frozen Froob. Frozen Froob. Love a frozen Froob. What about a frozen grape, though? How about that? Get into that
that's a
tea.
thing.
Carry on, sorry. I want to know what your biggest lie was to a prospective partner.
You must have. You must have said something. We all have.
I can't think of anything that's like a. I genuinely can't think of anything.
Okay. I mean, I have, oh my God, countless. There was one date that I went on. Might probably spoken about this on the podcast. I repeat stories all the time.
God, I like a Froob. Froob is good.
In it.
Also, that just feels like I've just got rid of any bit of full that I've just.
Yeah. Another Froob, sir.
Go
on. Oh,
Right, that's.
sorry.
This one's called Oddball.
I want to try a jammy dodger. Oh my God, I've not had a jammy dodger in years. This is so good. When I'm eating on camera, which has only ever happened one more time in my life, when we did a Halloween mukbang, I feel like I can just eat anything because it's part of my job for the day. Jammy
Right.
dodger. Oh my God, guys, get into this jammy. Anybody who doesn't know what a jammy dodger is, by the way, Google it, you dumb fucks. Sorry.
What
If
the
you're from
Who
a
doesn't know what a jammy dodger is?
No, different countries, guys. We're
Oh,
global,
To be
baby,
fair,
global.
yeah, I take that back.
We're
global, baby.
Right, so lies that I've told on dates. There was one boy that I went on a date with, and we went to Turtle Bay, which is the first red flag. Let's be honest. And I was
Is that a chain, Turtle Bay?
yeah, and I was waiting around the corner, looking at the Turtle Bay to see if he showed up because I didn't want to be the first one there because I find that really cringy. So I saw him.
Oh, that's so good.
I saw him there around the corner just outside Turtle Bay, and then one of my friends called me. So I said to them like, blah, 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 I'm just meeting this boy, blah, 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 whatever, blah, bye. So he's been stood there for like 2 minutes by himself.
Aye.
As soon as I walk up,
Kisses.
he sees me
Oh.
and gives a homeless man some change. So that made me think that was performative because you've been stood next to that man.
That makes me think, where's my money?
Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. If you're offering it out, give some more real love.
No, that's insensitive.
That's too far. Yeah.
That's insensitive, mate.
But so I thought that's performative. That's not your actual kind soul, whatever. And he was wearing joggers and a hoodie, whilst I was wearing jeans and a nice t-shirt that I'd got,
Right.
which again, weird vibes. And then he just kept speaking about how he was secretly gay, which he
Yeah.
lied about, which I didn't like. And then he started to be really, really homophobic, like really homophobic.
I think you have said this before. Yeah.
And it was like got to a point of like, oh, this man is like.
Did you join in at any point?
No, I was. Yeah, it was so hot. No, I was so baffled by how homophobic he was.
But you just had to have sex with him.
No, given the fact that he was on a date with a man looking for a partner.
Yeah.
So I said to him, what did I say? I think I said, I have to go. Like I told, because at this point he didn't even know that I was a uni student there. So this was whilst I was in Newcastle.
So what did he think you were?
I don't know. We didn't even get to that point because I left so early into it because he instantly went into the homophobia. So I was just like, oh my God, I've got to go. My mum's not well. She's not well. And then that night I went out with my friend Leah, who was also at the same uni.
Yeah.
And we bumped into him. And then he came over to me and he was like, I thought you said that your mum wasn't well.
So here she is. She's fine now.
Oh my God. Why didn't I do that?
Well,
This is my mum.
You could have literally been, oh yeah, I had to go check on her. She's like, she's well.
And now she's here with me and we're doing shots of sours and she's the same age as me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's such a good lie. I should have said that. But to get out of the actual date, I think or was that the one I just said I was going to the toilet and never came back? I can't remember. Great
You've been
times.
holding that jammy dodger for
Oh,
about a
I'm
year.
gonna bite on that jammy dodger. Just you jammy dodge me. Trust.
Truss. Just you dammy dodge me, truss.
Oh
Should
my
we do
God.
some Q&A?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let me get some questions up.
My God, I'm swimming in a sea of froob.
Can I have some grapes, please?
Hell yeah, you can.
Which, by the way, James Marriott song.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel scared to throw the grapes.
Thanks for all the effort of handing that over there.
All right. This is actually
Ooh.
quite an interesting one.
Yeah.
Is the S or the C? Is it the S or the C that is silent in the word scent?
But they're both not
It's-
silent. They're both loud.
Well, that would be skent.
Yeah.
No, because C followed by an E turns into S. Like S sound. So they're both loud. It's just extra.
So then why is there an S?
Because it's really wants it. Maybe a snake made up that word.
Maybe. Are you going on tour again? Please do a show in Denmark.
Oh, go on then, Denmark. I'll Denmark that in my calendar. Way! Denmark is the capital of
Maisie
Sweden.
just said he doesn't know where Denmark is.
Denmark
anyway.
is the capital.
That is insane. Maisie, if off camera, obviously said, "Oh my God, that was." Yeah, I don't know why I said obviously such a way. Obviously, she's off camera. Said, "Oh, that was actually quite good,"
That
That's-
was good.
and then said, "Considering he doesn't know where Denmark is,
Denmark is
What if-
in.
you put in any location basis on it. You just
Yeah, but I think he just didn't even know what Denmark was. It worked out well.
Denmark is a place. I know that. So
oh, he's been eating Danishes for fucking years."
Big time.
Max, after being at the Olivier Awards, which is your favourite musical?
Ooh, Titanic. If you don't know it, it's a musical about the story of Titanic told through Celine Dion's eyes, which is hilarious because Celine Dion was not at the Titanic.
You're a titan of the Neeks.
Oh!
Jesus.
And I hate you. How about that?
Dream guest on your podcast.
Oh my God! Right, actually,
probably my ex.
now that we've got to the JoJo Siwa levels, now that we've got to the JoJo Siwa levels of the world, I think we can shoot our shots a bit higher. Who do we think is an actual dream?
I would just as a question, I would love to know who you think is on the same level of Jojo Siwa that we could get on the podcast, because I know for a fact they will not be someone I agree with.
Go on.
I'd say Tana Mojo.
Valid.
I think
Okay.
that's,
Also
I think that's on
possible,
the
yeah,
same
to
level.
be fair.
Taylor Swift. Barack Obama. Actually, who? Why don't we get a UK politician on the pod?
That's such a bad idea.
They would never do this.
Also, it'd be like, why are you platforming this person? You clearly.
Yeah, no, because there's always people that will disagree with them.
Yeah, as soon as you don't ask them questions, suddenly you support them. As soon as you do ask them
Yeah.
questions, why are you supporting the other team? Why
Oh,
is-
dang it. I'll just sit here with my froob out then.
George, are you doing another? What the fuck did you just say? I only just heard what you said.
Nothing, carry on.
George, are you doing another video like the Prague one? I recommend Copenhagen.
Ooh. Copenhagen.
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the reason the Prague one worked though, I feel like, is because it's literally classified as the world's drunkest city. So to go there and have a wholesome weekend makes sense. I would want to do. I feel like I'd have to just play off going to the world's smallest city and having the tallest weekend.
Yeah.
Or
Quick trivia question: what is the world's smallest country?
Peru.
No.
Wait, can you pass me a finger?
Peru's actually the same height as them, I think, though. It's
When I say smallest, I don't mean height. I just mean.
Did you
like,
say
Vatican
city?
City.
Yeah, that's
yeah, there you go. Yeah, Vatican City.
Oh, I don't fucking know. What's the question?
What's
Smallest
the
city?
world's smallest country?
Country.
Vatican
The
City,
city is classed as a country.
It is a country. Yeah, it's its own thing.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Ireland.
No. The answer is Vatican City.
Oh, is he right?
Yeah, he was right.
I didn't know. I thought that was his guess.
Ireland.
Also, Ireland literally attached to another country that's smaller than it.
Yeah, true. Northern Ireland.
Fair enough.
Okay. Question for both of you.
First of all, can you please pass me a chocolate finger? If you would be
Aye,
so
aye.
kind.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I actually am. I'm not. Oh, I am. I am. Oh my god, I've not had one of these in ages. Carry on, Callum. Yeah, I'm fucking loving it, guys. I'm getting paid.
Look at my desk, by the way,
I'm getting paid to eat. Are you freaking kidding me? This is my job today. I'm loving life.
Look at my desk compared
I
to
need
yours
to become a
currently.
food reviewer. Why don't I do that? Like,
Because you can't
Well,
review it for the life of you.
off
just
of
eat
the
it.
back of your comment,
yeah.
beans on toast or beans on jacket potato?
Oh, beans on toast, but
Yeah.
love both, to be honest with you.
Jack potatoes overrated.
Jacket potatoes are not overrated.
They
Oh,
actually
we
are.
spoke about
No,
this.
I
Shut
think
up.
no, Jack potatoes are actually rated because I feel like so many people say they're overrated, so many people say they're underrated. And they're actually just a level playing field where everyone just
Oh,
thinks they're just mid.
Switzerland, alright.
What? You just want me to go kill myself? What was that?
People say that Switzerland is sitting on the fence.
Yeah.
So that was you sitting on the
impartial.
fence.
Oh,
You're
did
scared,
actually
you're
make-
scared
make
of the
sense.
jacket potato community, is what you're saying.
I'm not. I called them out on the
Yeah,
previous
exactly. And they
podcast.
ate your ass up. They turned you into a jacket potato, set the grill to 300 degrees, cooked you for 2 hours, and absolutely splattered you. So
2 hours to cook something that tastes like mid, by the way, is insane.
carry on, Callum.
Okay. Will we see Max on one of George's streams?
We spoke about that. Did we speak about that today? Not on camera.
Kind of.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Not. Do you only stream from your house?
Stream. At the moment, I have only done that.
We could maybe if you brought it to the studio, brought your stream.
Brought it.
What do you bring? What do you do it with? Is it like a streaming device, or like a
I
camera?
would wait. Nobody explained to him. What the fuck do you think it is that makes me stream?
A camera and a computer.
What's the device? What is?
The thing that I'm literally imagining like a bunch of thing with wires in it. I don't know. The thing that you have to put in the backpack. You told me about the backpack.
It's a yes. Yeah. There is a backpack where.
So does George not have his backpack at home that's out of a backpack? To stream, do you not have a backpack at home but it's not a backpack?
Remember when we spoke about the backpack?
Yeah,
And what did I say?
George.
That it's just it
Honestly.
gets you really good internet connection.
Mm-hmm.
Why, when you're at home with the internet connection, would you need a backpack?
So is the backpack purely for the internet connection?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm with you. So all you need is a camera
Um,
and
well,
a dream.
out and about camera, that normally requires a backpack because it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Phone, however,
Ooh.
that
works.
connects to the internet.
Phone's so clever. Go on then, phones. Honestly, like what?
You're aware that phones connect to the internet, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I've done that before.
So clever.
But honestly, like
Go
I was
on,
at
Paul.
home. I was at home the other weekend, like my family home, and my mum showed me this big box full of stuff. It had a PlayStation 2, loads of PlayStation 2 games. Absolutely diddled with that all day long. That's right.
You did it with the inside of your
I
mum's
diddled
box.
with the PlayStation. You know, and whatever it sounds like, I did exactly that, but worse. Let me tell you.
You diddled with the contents of your mum's box.
Yeah, I did all over it. Awful. And inside that was an iPad Mini, and I saw the iPad Mini, and it was my old iPad Mini that's a bit smashed, so I couldn't turn it on. But I thought,
Just
God.
like you were back in the day. Legend.
but I thought, oh my God, we've come so far with technology. Like this iPad Mini is so outdated.
I was going to say the opposite. I thought the iPad
Yeah,
Mini
I
was
feel like we
always
haven't
ahead of
come
its
very
time.
far in the last 5 years. Things have been so similar.
Really?
iPad Minis were so ahead of their time.
Really?
That
I
tiny
couldn't
little
turn it
thing
on,
that was
to
just-
be fair.
I remember the screen was so thin. The screen just felt right. I think
Well, oh wait, I was
from
more
the
so thinking
process
that
of-
about the PlayStation.
process of the first iPhone to the iPad Mini. That's a lot of progress.
That is a lot.
That first iPhone was chunky as nuts, and
Yeah. Also, when I played my PlayStation 2 games, I could not believe the difference in the graphics. Like considering how vivid my imagination was back then, that I actually thought that this was like incredible.
oh yeah.
And it's so bad.
We'll look back at games that are going on now, being like, oh shit, I don't remember.
Isn't that weird? We'll look back on this and be like, oh my God, fatties.
What? That's got nothing to do with graphics.
I think I'm just thinking about myself again, I think.
Okay, shall we go to another question?
Mm-hmm.
Is Will and E cheating on James Marriott with George?
Thoughts, Max?
Well, I met Will Ernie today, but then he also told me that I'd been to his house, so I imagine I met him before.
You've not met him before.
I've never met him before, so I met Will Ernie today.
Then how were you in his house?
I don't know.
Previous partner.
Ah,
Oh, where were we that night? Why did I?
Was at a Prime Video event.
You are so right. Because Voldemort was there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, crazy. So, what's the question? Are they shagging?
Is Will cheating on James with George?
I don't think so. Personally, from what I saw a normal platonic relationship between the two of you. I didn't see any overstepping of boundaries. They sat over there. Oh, by the way, we filmed the Will and Ian James Marriott episode maybe an hour before this. That's why we're in the same clothes and we're eating food.
Why's the eating food bit, mate?
Because I always eat food after I interview Will and Ian James Marriott. Everyone knows that. So,
Was that
yeah.
the first jammy dodgy you started eating?
No, this is my second jammy.
Oh, okay.
I need to stop, though, because I'm getting into gorging territory.
I've just spat everywhere with how... I've gotten into
fucking love
gorging
it.
territory.
I love eating.
Have you watched the new series of Black Mirror?
No, but I've
I've watched
watched...
the first 4 or 5 episodes.
Well, I watch Trixie and Katya, that are 2 drag queens that work with Netflix. I watch them watch things. So I watch them watch...
What, through their window? Would you watch them watch things?
No, they do a reaction series with Netflix, and I watch them watch shows. So I kind of am up to date with what's happening, because they got the guy from IT Crowd and the woman from The Office, the Irish guy,
Oh, yeah.
and they did an episode about mind things.
Oh, yeah, that episode was crazy. So anyone who hasn't watched that episode, basically the idea of that Black Mirror episode was she had a tumour that they were able to take that part of her brain out and refit it with a synthetically made part of brain.
Oh.
Pop that in her head. That was the only thing that would make her wake up from a coma.
Oh, wow.
Once that's popped back in, it connects to a server. So when she's in server distance, she's able to be all fit and ready. If not, she goes back into the coma.
Oh, wow.
So that was the thing. And then they said, yeah, and we're opening up more transmitters around the place. By the way, spoilers. This first bit happens very early in the episode, but spoilers for this episode. And they were like, yeah, we're going to broaden horizons with different transmitters so she can go around, she can travel. He was like, oh, that's great. And then, boom, randomly gets hit with
Carry on.
audio listeners, Max just, whilst maintaining eye contact with me, just swallowed the entirety of a fruit.
Inhaled a few.
Yeah, that was insane.
Too right. Too right, I did.
Yeah, so randomly she's just going about her day, and then boom, starts listing off ads.
Oh, what, out loud?
Yeah. Did you not see this?
Maybe.
So she'd be like, say she's, we're having a nice conversation. You just sort of mention you're feeling a little bit under the weather. Suddenly, Purities to help you with your hay fever needs. Make sure you get Purities at any local Boots near you. And then she'll just like carry on with your what?
Max, can you save one for me as well?
Max, you've had so much to eat. You don't need to be squeezing froob after froob into your stupid mouth. Also, that is not an optimal way to eat fruits because you're leaving so much residue.
Did you just double team a fruit?
Yeah.
2 froobs in once. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that ever again.
Baby, keep that tone up and I'll be triple teaming.
So she's doing these little ad reads, and then they go to the person. They say, "You told us what's going on." She's doing ad reads, and they go, "Oh yeah, you're currently on so and so common. You need to upgrade to so and so plus."
To not have the ad
So
reads.
it's like they're already paying monthly for this thing,
Wow.
and it's like a subscription service. So then the ads go to this, but that they're already just making do with the money that they've got.
Oh shit.
And they go, oh, but we kind of have to do this because she's a teacher. She can lose her job because she recommended Christian healthcare, or like some sort of men. Like there was a kid who was like, oh, I'm not happy. My mum's going to leave my dad. And he's like, oh, go to this Christian mental health place.
Wow, and that's inappropriate.
Yeah, and they were like, I'm going to lose my job, so they have to up it, go do the plus. But then they think, oh, plus, that's sweet, we're just making do with that, we can carry on doing stuff. They reach the limits of the area, she shuts down, they reboot back up because they were going to their little holiday home or whatever, they go back in there, what the fuck's going on, man? You said that we had plus, we should be chilling, And they're like, oh yeah, no, so you're on plus, you might want to upgrade to ultra. So, and then they were like, what? They were like, oh, so you can go anywhere, and it gives you this app so that you can increase each one of your emotions to whatever you would require.
Holy smokes.
Because also, they have to have an extra hour during sleeping time where she's not actually asleep, her body becomes part of the server.
Holy crap.
But it's stuff like that, like concepts like that about Black Mirror. You're like, oh shit, this is a direct thing on subscription services here, and like just everything becoming about money and this person's
but there's
life.
Something about it that doesn't seem too far from what could actually happen.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I could conceivably see. The only thing that I was watching it and I was like conceivably I can see this thing, like some sort of crazy multinational being like, yeah, let's fucking do this. But there's gonna be so many legal issues with not being upfront with saying something. Maybe it was in the contract, but even if that was the case, there'd be loads of fucking riots and protests and shit with that thing, which gets stopped. So I'd like to think that couldn't occur.
That's true. That's so true. God. My favourite Black Mirror was when Miley Cyrus became a pop star.
That is when Black Mirror got shit. So the fact that you've said that has really upset me. That is genuinely one of the worst episodes of Black Mirror ever.
I'm on a road.
Maisie backed George up with that, by the way.
I would love to see what the Black Mirror IMDb is.
To be so honest, I can't remember what the episode was about. I just like the song.
Yeah, you're backing down now, boy.
I'll do anything for you. Can you hear me out for 1 second? Can I tell you an idea that I had the other day?
My God.
Can you hear me out? And I want you all to hear me out. And George, I need you especially to hear me out because you're going to be the hardest to persuade. George.
I'm just trying to find the IMDb for that episode.
Oh, George, guess what? I believe you and I don't give a shit. And I don't give a shit. I have a really good idea that I need to run past you and persuade you on.
All right.
The next time that we get to do some form of podcast show,
I would
love it.
I'm not singing. When I'm not
I
singing.
would love it if
I'm not singing.
there was a segment where we could sing a song
I'm not singing.
together, and we can make sure that the song is one where you just have to like give like a little ad lib here and there, like I'm trying to think of an example.
So effectively, you want to sing.
I want to sing. I want to
sing.
Play the role I was born to play. No, but I want you to. Do you know like that one where it's like, whoa, mysterious? Come on, move your body. I want a song like that, but obviously not that because that's lame. Like I want it to be really good.
Oh yeah, no. There's so many instances of songs that are really good.
I just feel like when you look back to our shows, the pinnacle of the show, obviously we were amazing, like, and the show was incredible, but Arthur Hill singing at the end made it feel like an actual movie. Obviously he is talented,
yeah, I think
and good at singing. Right, bear with me. However, I firmly believe that there is something special about karaoke, and it can bring people together. If people are singing along, if people have had a bit of a drink and they're feeling merry and they just want to have a good time and there's a banger on that everyone knows, I think that will be such a highlight. And you can't, oh my God, there's so much that you can do without singing. Like, let's just imagine, even if it's like
it's very cruise shippy, like...
yeah, and baby, all aboard. Oi, oi, sailors. Like... I think that would be so fun. A karaoke segment of the show.
How does that correlate to the show whatsoever?
We can make it correlate. I will make it correlate. It will be so funny and so fun to just have some sort of like sing-along song moment. It's just my dream. And I want to make it. I'm going to make it work. It's going to work. Comment down below. What song should me and George sing? Well, that George won't sing, but I can make George do things. I can make him do things that he wouldn't even want to do and definitely doesn't want to do.
That sounds like coercion.
Okay, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
That's a wild thing to say.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Oh my God, I'm so full.
Is there any frubes left?
I've eaten 6 frubes. 5 frubes. 6? 5. Oh, sorry. 2 frube left. Do you want a frube?
Yes, please.
Oh, here we go.
Love a fruit.
Oh, we can go
Ready?
from top rated. I don't know this. This is quite cool.
That was quite hard.
What would you say is? I won't actually do this because that's too long. White Christmas is Black Mirror's top rated episode ever. You know White Christmas?
Mm-mm.
Don't
watch Black Mirror.
You don't watch?
I watched the Miley Cyrus one.
He's not, I don't think you would know that. We watched the uni together.
I
You're
watched the
taking
Miley
fucking
Cyrus
piss,
one.
right?
No,
I watched the Miley
we
Cyrus.
did the Nation as well together. You were there.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
they fuck the pig.
They fucked a pig.
Right, you wouldn't have watched it because otherwise you would remember that.
Oh, I watched Bandersnatch.
That's such an what the fuck? What the hell are these ones that you're watching?
I watched Bandersnatch because everyone told me to. I have no memory.
From your memory.
No memory.
Oh shit! There's one from the new season that's number 10. I haven't watched that one yet. The new USS Callister one.
Wow.
I'm trying to see how low down the Miley Cyrus episode ranks.
Why? I'm not saying it was the best bit of fucking
No, it's
television
not
I've ever watched in my life. I said I just watched it and I like the song. Oh, honey, I'll do anything for you.
Oh, Joan is Awful is at 20. I thought that'd be lower.
Do we have any dilemmas, Callum? Oh, wait, more questions. Should we just do
Lock
a few
Henry.
more
I've
questions?
got loads more questions.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't know when to.
No,
step in
that's
at this point.
so fair. I don't
Oh
know
no,
when to
you're
step
at
out.
you're at 32.
I am. Since when did I claim this episode as my own?
You're at 32.
Shut up! I'm nowhere. I'm nowhere. I'm not Ashley O.
This is so funny, by the way.
Why?
Out of it, is it out of 33?
Yeah, it was the 32nd rated out of 33 Black Mirror
Really?
episodes.
Look, 33 is actually.
Yeah, it's actually out of 33.
What the hell? Miley Cyrus
you.
deserves more than that. I really enjoyed it.
It wasn't a great episode.
Don't remember anything about the episodes before. I just really like the song. I think I've said that. Right, go on, Carl.
All right, I've got a good question.
I'm having a chocolate finger.
This is more to George, to be fair.
All right, okay.
But actually, no, you
I'll
can both
observe.
answer it. What type of video do you think Max would be in on the Sidemen channel?
20 versus 1, isn't that like a gangbang?
Not quite. No.
What is the 20 versus 1? What do they do on that?
One person.
Mm-hmm.
20 people come in. They have to narrow
Fight.
it down to someone to
Fight
date.
to the death.
Not quite.
Is it a dating pool?
Yeah.
Like what you did on Cal Freeze's channel?
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm with you.
What would you be? What would you do? I think Max would be on.
Talent show and sing.
Oh my god, I would love to sing.
Oh my god.
I would love to sing.
Channel you'd love to see.
I would love to
the
sing on for the
comments-
Sidemen.
The comments.
That's my
would,
dream.
the comments would be insane.
I would love to sing for the Sidemen.
Or you could be like in the audience of like the roast or something.
I could do a good roast. I could do a good roast if I really tried. When we did that one in that show that time, that wasn't that great.
I'm sorry, but just what off the top of the head, like just what sort of route would you go down?
On what?
Just roasting the Sidemen. If you were to drop one little roast.
Do you have to roast the Sidemen?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck knows.
Yeah,
my
so
God.
they're
Oh,
going-
yeah, on
I
the-
thought
Really
it was
great.
just like a roast of friends and family.
Just on the Sidemen channel.
But don't they get like other people involved? Isn't Stephen Tries on it?
Yeah,
yeah,
roasting the
roasting
Sidemen.
the Sidemen.
Right, I'm with you. Okay.
Each person takes turns roasting all of the boys.
I'm with you. Okay, well, I'd have to do my research and then get back to you on that one. I think I'd be able to do it though.
Right. Okay.
I'd say stuff like KSI, KS bye, see ya.
Wow. Fuck,
Yeah.
But
I'd literally demolish him.
Maisie, you
Maisie,
want
don't encourage
are
That
you-
was
that.
good. That was really good, actually. And you're just haters. Yeah, that haters. I'd say, oh, you keep getting my friend George on your channel. Must be struggling. How's that?
You're right. That hits hard.
That would slay them. That would slay them. That would slay. That's on George. Oh yeah. I
But
didn't even
also
think.
on the Sidemen, that's actually that was better. I like that.
Yeah, see, I didn't even mean that.
You need to
part.
work on the delivery a little bit, but it was good. I like the direction.
See, I'd slay that big time. What would you even say? Go on, roast me right now. Go on, bitch.
Roast you. I dropped many on the first show that we did. What did I go for many things? I liked the leg day one that I...
Leg day? I don't remember that.
Do you not remember that?
Repeat, go on. Do tell. As I sit around my pile of garlic bread.
I've said... it was Max avoids going to the gym so much that his legal name is now Max Skips Leg Day.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Callum. No, that's all right. God, guys, it smells really garlic over here.
I wonder why.
It's your
really
pits.
bad. It's starting to stench.
It's your
I
pits.
got another
growing.
question. This
It's
can probably be
growing.
one of the last ones. What's your guys' favourite episode of the podcast and why?
Oh my god, that's such a good question.
Probably the one with me,
Oh my
Arthur,
god,
and
yeah,
Arthur.
without me. Go on then. Let me think. Oh my god, do you know what my actual favourite one is? And it's weird because it wasn't a good one for me, but it is actually probably my favourite one to like think back to. The one that we did on the tour bus when I told you that I shit in a bag.
Oh, iconic.
Really?
Yeah, that was just like, because I remember exactly where it was, the vibes. It was a really weird time, but we were on this like crazy journey together, and then I just shit in a bag, and I thought, and I felt very safe. I, for some reason, felt very safe to tell you that knowledge, and then instantly regretted it.
I think mine would have been second or third episode where you were convinced that we had to get drunk every episode. So got so drunk that Cow had to be like, Max, you need to stop drinking.
That was so bad. I don't.
And you're just spilling every bit of information under the sun.
That was just awful. The way that every podcast that I'd ever been on, everyone, including me as the guest and the hosts, were blackout drunk, which I now have learned is not the standard. I don't know why that was happening. Like, Grace on her earlier episodes of her podcast would just get annihilated. Joe and George, annihilated. Who else even is there? I can't remember. But yeah, I would literally
Name
just
anyone
get
at this point.
so drunk. And then, yeah, I'm really glad that I also came to the conclusion that that's not a really good thing to do. I'm glad that I matured in that way.
Other episode was
We never
good.
drink on the pod anymore. We should bring that back.
I know I was going to say we've totally changed because in
Yeah.
the beginning it was too much. And
It
then
was way
Yeah.
too much. In the
also because
beginning.
we'd be filming at like midday on a fucking Tuesday.
That's
at some point,
crazy.
and you were getting that drunk.
That's crazy. What was I doing for the rest of the
I don't know.
So, I mean, I think I've got too much going on in my life where I can't
In it,
just...
there's no chance I could just be drunk about my day now.
Anytime now that we think about alcohol, you're like, oh, I'm driving, and you're like, oh, I've got something.
But it's because I literally like had just started doing this like job, so like a lot of the event, I would be like, oh, I'll go out to an event after it, but everyone will be drunk there anyway. I think maybe I just drank. Maybe I was just drunk. I'm like, I'd go to Sainsbury's and everyone was drunk. I don't know. Yeah,
That was
that's
back
right.
in the days where everyone was drunk.
We did used to get just annihilated. That we'd go to events and actually treat it as a night out. We'd turn it into a night out.
Because it was free bar. We didn't think we'd ever get a free bar ever again.
Yeah, see, they're just all free bars now, and I just don't. I just treat myself to some dignity and respect as opposed to 10 alcohol.
Also, you
drinks.
just can't get anything done.
Yeah, I used to be able to bounce back like that.
Oh, you never were able to bounce back.
No, I'd more turn into a bouncy ball. I love bouncy balls. Do you not just love them?
This is riveting conversation.
Sorry, I just
That's
remembered I
a-
had this real fixation on bouncy balls for a couple of years of my life.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a bouncy ball?
Not for quite a while, and I would quite like to get one. I love bouncy balls. Like at one time for Christmas, my mum got me a 10-pack of bouncy balls, and I fucking loved it.
I did have a tin of bouncy balls when I was a kid.
Oh my god, I'm gonna buy bouncy balls. Where are they at now?
Isn't it interesting
Give
how
me the
they've
tin.
got such a basic name that
Yeah.
literally just says what they are?
Yeah, like bouncy balls. Like, what the hell? I want it. I really want a bouncy ball. I'm gonna order one off Amazon. Right? Do you know what, George? I feel like, guys, that mukbang. This might be one of my favorite episodes that we've ever filmed. Now I got to eat and just chat shit and it's part of my job. This is the best day.
You've got so much food in front of you.
I've eaten so much food, guys. I mean, let the audience see.
Well, you don't have
Oh,
to
no, they
move
can
anything
see.
around
you
now.
see?
Absolutely see. Yeah.
Look at mine. I've got an unopened packet of Haribo. I've got broccoli, rice, grapes,
Why do I have
a
so
coffee,
much?
and a Coke.
Did I just naturally have more stuff in my bag than you, or did this just
I
happen?
think you've just obtained more. You kept asking for things.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, oh, that was really strange.
I don't like this anymore.
Oh my god! Thank you so much for listening, guys. George,
Oh
what should
my
they do?
god!
What should
What
they
the
do?
fuck?
George, what should they do if they... One sec.
No.
Enjoyed the episode.
I don't think we need to worry about that. If you are watching and you enjoyed, give it a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so we are notified every time we upload. If you're listening, give us a 5-star rating, download us, listen to us on the go. If you want to send in a dilemma, don't worry, Max, take it off your hands. Send one into the Useless Hotline podcast at gmail.com. And send some voice notes in, send some written ones.
Send a cheesy garlic pitta if you're nasty.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, guys, you need to try a cheesy garlic pitta. I'm not even joking.
Send a cheesy garlic pit if you're nasty.
If you're nasty.
Oh,
If you're nasty.
that was so strange.
Love you.